Hey everyone, Luxinda Swirl here. New day, new project. I'm going to back off from cups today. Got a whole mess of stuff going with different cup videos, but I'd like to try this new set of coaster and tray molds that I received as a gift. I was actually thinking about buying this set because I think it's gorgeous. There are 4 coaster molds. I have 3 here on this tray, and then there's one hiding underneath. And this is the matching tray that goes with. And I had been thinking about buying this myself, and then I got it as a gift, which is super cool. Thank you to my gifter. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to use some of my new Vivid Holo chromes that I got from Island Micas More. This is all 8 I have currently. Newer ones are Periwinkle, Toasted Coconut, Peridot or Peridot. I want to say Peridot, but I have never actually heard this word, P-R-I-D-O-T, spoken out loud in my entire life, I don't think, so I don't know for sure. And teal that's not a new one, but I'm going to use that in the coasters. Those are going to be the 4 coaster colors. And I also got steel, which is a very dark silver, and I already had onyx, and I already had jade, and then I also got forest, which is a different shade of green, a slightly darker green than the jade. So what I'm going to do is these 4 colors in the 4 coasters, and then these 4 colors and these 4 colors all in the big tray. I'm going to mix up black resin. That's all I'm going to use. No sparkles, no anything else, just resin with black pigment and black mica powder in it to make it opaque black. And I'm going to pour that in all of these, and then we'll demold and see what we get. Yeah, I did the water test, and I wrote the numbers on these 2 because all 4 of the coasters are the same. The coasters take 3 to 4 ounces of resin, and the tray takes 7 to 12. So these are the mins and the maxes to get coverage. If I want just a layer to fill the mold, I need 3 ounces here and 7 ounces here. That will give you a very thin but complete layer. If I want to fill all these molds up completely, that's going to be 4 ounces in the coaster mold and 12 ounces in the tray. So my range here is 19 ounces of resin to 28 ounces of resin. Somewhere in there, whatever I end up mixing up, as long as it's between 19 and 28 ounces, we'll fill these. Let's get started. Alrighty, Didn't use all the colors, but that's okay. I got the 4 to match the coasters and a couple extras. We're good to go. So let me mix up some resin. In case you're wondering, I do wash these afterwards. I've wiped most of them off, but you can see it's all sparkly still. Wiped most of the mica off. I will now wash these to get the rest of the mica out, or as much as I possibly can, and let them dry, and they should be good to go for next time. All right, so stay tuned for the resin portion of our entertainment here. And we're back. All right, everything is dried. I did end up with some bubbles on top, even though I spritzed it several times with alcohol. And I think the reason for that is all of these indentations or in the mold raised bits probably hung on to some air and it was released over time. So even after basically after I stopped checking on it and spritzing with alcohol, it just kept releasing more bubbles. And that's fine. I don't honestly have a problem with that because this is the bottom. So let's demold. Let's see what we got. All of these, that is gorgeous. All of these are raised bits, and they all, I think, cling onto air bubbles and then boop, release them over time. So there's our first mandala. That is gorgeous. I believe this is the peridot or peridot green. Okay, this would be the periwinkle. Ooh, look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they gorgeous? This one especially has quite a shift to it. Purple to green. Wow, that is just beautiful. Okay, now let's see what our multicolored tray. Very pretty. It's got some, whoop. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see. I think I see. You see the black that's smudged down there? Apparently, I didn't mix in, yeah, look. I didn't mix in the black oxide mica powder very well. And the little glops of it must have settled to the the bottom of the tray. In fact, there they are right there. So there you go, mix your mica well, and if you want to be even more sure that you have it all mixed well before you put it into the resin, you can pre-mix it with a little bit of alcohol. So mix it up in alcohol and then put it into your resin, and you will avoid this issue. I mean, look at that. It's a lot of black mica powder there. So there, we've learned something I didn't know. I didn't know it would do this. Wow, really messy. Luckily, cleanable. That's pretty. I mean, it's got some pits in it, obviously, because of the black. And now I know. But that is still stunning. The colors. Forget the pits, look at the colors. I like that. Okay, learned something very important there. Again, I do show you my fails. I do show you my problems. You do learn. Do not do as I do. Do as I show you, I shouldn't have done, or something like that. Okay, I could always put some sort of vinyl on here, just something to conveniently, artfully cover up those areas, and then pour a top layer of clear resin on it. That would work fine. So all is not lost. I'm not going to throw the tray away or anything. With these, it would be very easy to make the color stand out even more by putting paint in here. I'm going to use some Artist Loft Old Gold. This is just plain old acrylic paint. I'm going to try a makeup brush. These are the $1 brushes dollar brushes from Dollar Tree. But they allow you to push the paint down into the crevices, which is what I want. And there we have it. See all the pretty sparkles. Very pretty. All right, so there you have it, folks. 4 mandala coasters and a beautiful tray. And mix your micas really well in your resin, and even before you add it to the resin with some alcohol.